lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Hawks. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference.
And you know, right now for Atlanta, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They've been one of the great stories in the league this year. No doubt about it. Fans all over the league have gotten behind these guys.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got ABC. John Collins is out there with Parker. Then it's Livingston. And for the Lakers, you've got Caldwell Pope. Harrell is out there with Harrison. And it's ABC. And it's Banks. And at the 3, the small forward. And it's the Hawks to start out. Pass to ABC. Now Collins. Fader on the way. Not going to go that time. Caldwell Pope with it. Here's Harrison. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Pass to Livingston. The 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Banks. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Pass to Collins. Here's ABC. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Banks. Coming off a solid outing against Portland. Taken away. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And it goes down 2 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Harrison. He had 16 points in the win against Portland.
And his defense was absolutely outstanding, especially his 2 blocks, which helped turn the game.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the bucket by the Lakers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
To the left wing. And Parker with the block. Over to the left wing. On the pass to Collins. Here's Livingston from downtown. Good on the three-point shot.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's Andrews. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Harrison. Looking to end the run. And that one, good. Harrison's got his second basket. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And that one is stuffed right through.
Never a bad idea to run the old kick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now here's Banks. Drops in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Livingston, the pass to Collins. To the paint. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Pass to Harrell. Right side Banks. Over Collins. And that one goes long.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
The shot from 20 feet away. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Lakers trail by 6. Kicks to Caldwell Pope. Passes to Harrison. Here's Banks. Rebound by Parker.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Wasted no time on that one. Livingston's got 8 points. LA's are on 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. DJ with it, working on Collins. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and hallmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's the pass to Collins. Here's Livingston. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Pass to Andrews. And he jams it with authority.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. The Hawks leading by 4. Parker outside. Down low. Rebound the Lakers. In this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
And that one's good. Andrews.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Pass to Livingston. 5 on the clock. Over Caldwell Pope. The Hawks again can't hit. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. The shot's good from Banks.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Here.
And let's check out the stats for Rondo. Last season's performance for him averaged about 11 points a game last season, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Second chance effort. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Lakers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And the Lakers making a change here. Forbes checked in. What's up? Trail by 5. Casey, he's covered by Grant. 5 to shoot. They could use a bucket. That shot misses. And it's the Lakers the other way.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Collins against Augustine. Feeds it to Gasol. And Parker with the block. Outside Collins. Ward, good.
Yeah, another nice bucket.
I think that this was actually going to be possible, but Robin is amazing, so we have faith in her.
After Forbes. Over Rondo. Forbes can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 3. There's the triple. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Now, here's Grant. No points in the game hit for him.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Ward. Outside Rondo. Launches a 3. Rebound the Lakers. Now here is Augustine. He picked up 24 points in the last one against Portland.
What opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
And here's Rondo after the basket by Los Angeles. A pass to Ward. This one for 3. Doesn't go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Rush for a win against Portland.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible.
Grant surveying the D. And here's Augustine. Back to Grant. On the top of the key. Misses off the left iron. The Hawks trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
1-11 left in the first quarter. To the inside. Gasol, no good. Atlanta's shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is at 48% in the first quarter.
Beasting on defense. First, he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Now Grant. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Count it. Good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Has to come. Lakers leading by 6. Fires from the wing. Forbes can't get it to go.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
In time, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Back to the action after this word. So far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Lakers leading by 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Grant, and it's Gasol at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Hawks shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Rondo. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Grant the pass to Augustine. He can't get that one. Good D by Parker. Here's Ward. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Ward's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Grant outside. Pass to Forbes. Passes it to Augustine. Shot clock at 6. That one goes. Count it. He has 5. It's a close game here in Los Angeles. Casey, he's covered by Grant. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that side.
Those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Caldwell Pope passes to Hero. Here's Andrews. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. ABC's got 10.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Inside, here's Ward. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Hawks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Los Angeles has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Now the pass to Hill. Here's Andrews. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Left side, Banks. To the middle. Andrews, no good. The Hawks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Ward, and the rejection by Harrison. Harrison passes to Andrews. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's ABC. He's coming off a 28-point game against Utah.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
The Hawks have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
The Lakers in the lead. Andrews passes to Banks. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Pass to Livingston. He kicks it to Collins. Passes it to ABC. Hits it from 3-point range. ABC's got 7 points in the game.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Harrison passes to Andrews, and he makes that one. And the Lakers lead by 1.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Pass to Harrison. Outside Banks. Throws it up high. And DJ throws it down. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
Take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. And stolen by Banks. And a wide open look for DJ. No good on the 3. The Hawks trailing. The pass to ABC. Here's Livingston. Goes up on the high post. Rebound by Harrell. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Atlanta with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Livingston. He's coming off a 19-point game against Utah. From deep 3-point range, an absolute bomb from 3-point range. Livingston's got 11 points.
And staying
sticking with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
And it's Harrell missing.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's ABC. Harrison with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Banks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Lakers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. And has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Livingston. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Harrison. Kicks it to Harrell. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Harrell's got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Passes it to ABC. Here's Livingston. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from 3-point range this quarter.
Here's Andrews. 16 points for him. Outside Banks. To the inside.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Here's Livingston. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Banks passes to Andrews. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Banks. Nails the baby hook. Banks has got 4 points this quarter. Atlanta's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3-3 on 3-pointers. Atlanta calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Augustine's checked in.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Augustine. A very nice season for him last year. 5th in 3-point shooting. And he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And you said it, top 5 percentage from deep. I don't think last year was an aberration. He's one of the deadliest sharpshooters in the game.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Andrews. 6 to shoot. Puts it up. No luck that time on the shot that would have put.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Banks passes to Caldwell Pope. Banks with the ball. 12 points for him. From the top of the key, he buries it. Banks has got 14 points for the game. The Hawks leading. The pass to Collins. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 6.
Attacking the teeth of that defense. This is where Collins makes his living.
Now here's Banks. He's got 14. Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's ABC. Lets it go from 14. Rebound by Andrews.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Puts it up there for Harrell. No good that time. Atlanta's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. The Lakers trade. Outside Banks. And the 3-ball is good. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
A while back in fourth start, that's for sure.
Pass to Ward. There's the dish to Collins. Throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Collins.
What's interesting about John Collins, he plays fast, but he's also measured in his approach.
And so Collins nails both of them. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Augustine, no luck. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns in Phoenix. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Inside, here's Collins. Misses the baby hook. And Los Angeles guys shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Lakers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. The first one falls. And the Lakers making a change here. Gasol's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Shoots it. The offensive rebound. Harper. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And the first one drops. Drops them both. LA's gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Now here's Grant. Tight defense on him. It is good. Grant's got his second bucket tonight.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Parker takes the run. Down deep, Collins. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Grant the pass to Forbes. 30 seconds left in the first half. The train. But they get it back. Here's Gasol. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. And it's a 4-point Laker lead.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Down low. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. They're in good position at the half after a second quarter that was dead even in scoring. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Their offense is functioning at a very high level tonight. Shot selection has been excellent, and they're not wasting any possessions. It's the efficiency. That's right, the efficiency that every team is looking for in every single game, Ernie.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
The way they were getting rain on from three, they're lucky to still be in. In some cases, it was shooters making contested shots, but in others, it was defenders leaving shooters wide open. You can't do that. Bottom line, their perimeter defense was lax, and that needs to change, and that's a fact.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at the Prophet in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins is out there with Parker. And it's ABC. Then it's Livingston. Here's Harrison. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Lakers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Trail by 7 to the paint and finish off by Collins.
A next level athlete with great length. Collins throws it down with ease.
Passes it to Andrews. There's the feed to Banks. He kicks it to DJ. Up again. Harrell on the foul. Harrell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Livingston. He's defended by Harrell. One-on-one fast break. Rebounded by the Hawks. Parker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And there's the pass to ABC. Shot clock at 5. Gets an open look and hits. ABC's got 9. Lakers leading by 5. And here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Harrell. Back to Caldwell Pope. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Collins. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Livingston. He's got 16. Takes a 3. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Al Banks, 17 points in the game. To the inside. Here's Andrews. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Los Angeles, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. The first free throw is good. Good on the second, so he makes them both. The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to ABC. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. No good there off the double clutch. Here's Andrews. He's guarded by Collins. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Banks. Back to Caldwell Pope. Pocket 4. Here's Harrison. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Livingston. He's guarded by Collins.
Sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Andrews. He's got 18. To the wing on the left. Here's Hill. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I mean, every time down on the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Hill.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And taking a look at some stats here for Caldwell Pope. Last year, getting it done. First in three-point shooting.
Three-point efficiency you want. Now, here's Parker. Out left to the wing. Here's Livingston. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Livingston's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
The pass to Harrison. Pass to Andrews. himself up. The shot's good from Banks.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Los Angeles leading by 8. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Here's ABC. He's got 9. Banks with the play.
It's a plus 5 advantage for him in rebounding after that.
It's stolen. Here's ABC on a piece of it, and he recovers it. Moves back up, and there it is for him. ABC's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And the Lakers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Lakers making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Augustine. Passes to Banks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. And another shot ripped away. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Launches the 3. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 5 points on the basket from Ward.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D-pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Livingston. 25 points in the game. Pulls up on the elbow. Rebound the Lakers. Harrell's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And they continue to control the glass. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 5. A floater. Here's Banks. Harrell up top. Tries again. Rebounded by Livingston. The Hawks trail by 5. And the pass to Ward. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
So both teams making some changes here. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Harrell with it. 13 points in the game. And Parker with the block. They retain possession. Harrell on the foul. That has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. To the middle. Ward, good. Ward's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Now here's Banks. 22 points for him. Down low. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Ward.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here's Banks. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta's shooting at 50% in a decent group. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. In third, the Lakers.
And you always like to see aggressive defense. And then when you can convert mistakes into points offensively, that's a big key.
For sure.
First one falls for it. So both teams changing it up here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Augustine. Fade away. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assurance in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Free throw, no good for Forbes. The Hawks trail by 3. Offside Rondo. For the tie. Kept alive. Here's Ward. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ward's got 21.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Forbes dishes to Banks. To Forbes. Pass to Powers. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Puts it up from 17, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Augustine's got his second basket of the night. Parker left side. Passes it to Ward. Over Augustine. Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got him all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Here's Banks, following the bucket by the Hawks. Rebounded by the Hawks. Parker's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Or the pass to Collins. They now take the lead. Collins has got his first basket of the night as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Forbes. And the layup's good off the glass.
And guys, the defense
here by Atlanta. Parker passes to Ward. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And here's a look at some numbers for the Prophet. Great showing for him last season. 6th in scoring, 7th in assists, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage. And
back to his points per game average last year.
Take a break.
He literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. That one is off. Harrison's checked in for Los Angeles. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Collins is checked in. Good on the second free throw.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside Banks. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. Look at 6. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some
urgency from him there. Sure. Casey, running by Augustine. Ward, good.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Banks. Off target from three-point range.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Casey. He can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers the other way. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Banks passes to Barnes. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. 7 points in the game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Inside, Collins passes to Ward. That one wide left. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Lakers lead by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Will Pope out there with ABC, and it's DJ, and it's Augustine in at the 3. That's the Laker 5.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
To the inside, here's Harrison, and DJ fires it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stop to get the 2 points. Now here's Rondo. Absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Harrison. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Hawks trailing. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. To the paint, here's Collins. Drops in the layup for 2.
As John continues to develop his offensive skill set, it's nice to see him show awareness as a distributor.
Here's Here's Andrews. Kicks it to Augustine.
This is the time for that kind of player. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Or the pass to Rondo. Good on the shot. Rondo's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now here is Augustine. Andrews. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. ABC's got 20.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the bucket by the Hawks. Pass to Harrison. Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now, here's Collins. Down low. Missed inside.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. Here's Ward. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And the Lakers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out.
Thank you, David.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
It's good. Livingston's got 29 in the game.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Here's Harrison. Basket number 8 is all good. He was attempting 12 shots.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the court.
To the inside. And that one's good. Parker.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
For Atlanta, they've gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Pass to Collins. Over DJ. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
He's showing us a lot of everything tonight. Collins becoming more and more versatile at the offensive end.
Here's Andrews. To the right side. Augustine against Parker. Augustine, no luck. The Hawks shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Here's Livingston. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Los Angeles has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And Parker with the block. And he's able to get it back. Offensive rebound. He's hit again. Harrison. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That free throw good from Harrison. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Boy, right down to the wire here. It's still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Here's Hero. Lays it up and banks it in. Hero's got 19 points.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Here's Livingston. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Collins, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on Los Angeles, and he makes the first. Banks checked in for Harrison. And so Collins nails both of them. The Lakers trade. Outside Banks. To the middle. Hero, that's good. Hero's got 17 points here in the second half.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Here's Livingston. The putback. The Lakers with the rebound. Augustine's got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to Banks. There's Hero. Up and in on the layup. And now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work. And he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
Collins, good.
Becoming comfortable from mid-range, Collins makes shots from all 3 levels.
Here's Andrews. Pass to Harrell. Outside Banks.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
From past the arc. Nailed from 3-point land. Great game for him. Double-double down. 12 points and 10 assists. Here's Andrews. Here's Harrell. They get it back. Augustine off with the layup.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's ABC. No good from outside.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Pass to Augustine. Harrell trying to free himself up. Augustine, that's good. Augustine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, as he flipped the switch at halftime, much more effective here in the second half.
Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Banks. He gets that one. Banks has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Livingston. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And Collins gets double-teamed. Over Augustine. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Timeout called the Lakers. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Harrison's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Andrews. Back to Banks. Fires the 3. Rebound by Parker. Parker's... Caldwell Pope brings the double team. Connects from 3-point range.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Outside Banks. With the shot. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Livingston. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's a 6-point ball game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Outside Banks. To stop the run.
He got fancy with that one.
Maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. ABC plays it up off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Left in the game. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. To the paint. Here's Collins. The layup missed.
A lot of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Thanks against Collins. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
To the inside. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
Outside Banks. Here's Andrews. 3 off the mark. One-on-one here. Here's ABC.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Take a break. Take a break. Reset.
Free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
Caldwell Pope outside. They get it again. Harrell kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's Andrews.